Hello, guys. Welcome back to episode number 14 here for the Buffalo Sabres. Coming off our best year ever under us. We went 50, 19, and 13. Good for first place in the NHL, first place in the conference. So we're going to be going up against the New York Islanders up in game number 1 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We'll take a look at their lineup just so we can be refreshed. I believe we said that we were the stronger team, except the first line, it's equal because Eichel to Barzal. We got the better right winger in Reinhardt over Hosing, and roughly the same Bailey to Jeff Skinner. On to the second line, we have the better second line. In my opinion, we go with Andres Lee, Middlestat, and Nyquist. Everything, I think we have a better team there. Third line, it's Pominville, Kerfoot, and I forget who we have. I already forget. But I still think we had a better third line and a better fourth line. Komarov, Cozens, Nelson, Levo, Cizikas, Clutterbuck on defense. Pulak, and then Erik Karlsson, Nick Leddy, Scott Mayfield, and Pelech and Michael Stone. On the scratch, we got Gustav Forsling, Devin Taves, and Johnny Boychuk with Soderstrom and Greiss in the cage for the Islanders. For us, so I can be refreshed. We moved Nylander up to the second line. So we do have the better second line. So it's Lee, Middlestat, Nylander, Pominville, Kerfoot, Nyquist, McGinn, Wilson, but we do have Thompson out right now. And Taylor Lear on defense. Dahlin and Ristolainen. I think we have the best first line in the series and also possibly the league. Jake Gardner and Julius Honka, who we picked up at the trade deadline for Brandon Montour and our first. And then Alex Goligoski, another player we picked up at the deadline for Nelson, a prospect, and Troy Stetcher. We have Tage Thompson, like I said, he's hurt though. Andre Schuster and Johan Larsson. I'm probably going to throw Larsson in at center. Let's just take a look at his face-offs. He has 74 face-off, and if we go back, to that lineup, Scott Wilson has 60. So we're going to swap out Larson for Wilson. And in nets, we have Carter Hutton with Ryan Miller backing him up. So no other thing else I want to talk about to start this off, guys. So we're going to go straight into game number 1. As tradition, if you're new to the channel, so what we do is first game of every playoff series. In the first round, we play it as always, but I also do commentating. So for all you guys who don't know, I used to do commentating back in college, and I'm still trying to call it something for that in my future for a career. So we're going to turn Doc and Eddie down, and it's just going to be me talking. So if you love my voice, you got it more. If you don't, then I'm sorry. But why don't we get started? So game number 1, year number 3. Let's see if we can put off to a good start against these Islanders. Bailey. Bailey now. He's in. Josh Bailey with the shot. That one scores! Josh Bailey trickles in behind Hutton off his shoulder. And the Islanders take the 1-0 lead here in game number 1. Eichel through center. Skinner. Eichel. Pass the Skinner. Scores! Jeff Skinner on a great move by Jack Eichel. Ties this game up at 1. Lee. Up to Nylander. Nylander, nice move by Nylander. Nice move, scores! What a move by Alexander Nylander, giving the Buffalo Sabres a 2-1 lead. To Stone. Cizikas, nice pass on front. What a score there by Nelson. And that was a nice, pretty passing play there, giving Brock Nelson his first of the playoffs. Boychuk from the point. Stone. Pass that one over to Komarov. Shot. Scores! Leo Komarov gives the Islanders their lead, the second lead of the game for them. As it's 3-2 Islanders here with 1:46 to go. Karlsson. Lee takes that one away. Lee with the shot. Scores! Andres Lee ties the game up here at 3 with 15:22 left here in the third. Larson wins the puck back to Ristolainen. Ristolainen now from the point with the shot. Scores! Islanders. Rasmus Ristolainen, 1:23 left here in the third. Buffalo gets the 4-3 lead. It'll be the Buffalo Sabres taking game number 1 with a score of 4-3. And we'll be back here 2 nights from now for game number 2, as it was Buffalo taking it 4-3. Great first game right there by the boys. 2 points for Andres Lee, led the way for the Sabres, but it was Rasmus Ristolainen with 1:23 to go. Just a simple shot in my opinion. Able to get it past Grice. Back and forth game all around by both teams, nothing to complain about. So we're going to jump into game number 2, see if we can take a commanding 2-0 lead in the series. First period. No scoring, that's okay. 12-7 the shots for us. Let's see if we can get anything going here in the second. Still nothing. We're still out shooting them by 10. Shots 25-15. Let's see if we can get one, guys. We are outplaying the Islanders. We were power play. Come on, boys. Let's see if we can get one. There we go. It's Jeff Skinner, second of the playoffs, beating Grice. And Josh Hosang, not too much longer. Gets it from the corner, essentially, from the goal line. Odd shot to give up by Hutton. And we are still tied at 1 going late here into the third, under 5 minutes to go. It's Cizikas out in front getting the Islanders the lead. And that'll be all she wrote for game number 2. Casey Cizikas throwing the dagger through our hearts there at the end. But we will go on to New York tied at 1. Not the way we wanted to go into game number 3. But we're going to have to overcome this and see if we can beat them here in their own barn. We'll just jump into it again. Still nothing. We had Tage Thompson come back, so let's see if that helps on the fourth line. First period. 7 goals the first period. So let's see here. Nylander, Nyquist. Nylander scored 20 seconds into the game. Gustav Nyquist less than a minute later. Then Johnny Boychuk about 2 minutes later. And then Middlestat, so the second and third line going strong. Josh Bailey about 3 minutes later. Then it was Kerfoot about just a little bit over a minute later. Same with Toffoli right after. So 4-3 we lead. Let's see if we can control the goals that we give up now. We get one. Gustav Nyquist. Let's see if we can close it out here. 8 goals so far this game. Most we've had all series. Penalty kill, we're here. Killing it off. Perfect. We get a power play. Let's see if we can capitalize. We got a long one. We just couldn't capitalize, unfortunately, right there. But hopefully that goal in the second, Rasmus Dahlin into the empty net. We take game number 3, 6-3. So right there, our offense was scoring. Something we didn't have. Rasmus Ristolainen out. Great. Not what we like to see. But that game right there showed we had a lot of offense. Unlike when we had against Carolina last year, we actually were able to score goals. So let's see if the goals can keep coming. I don't want to stop if they're going to keep coming. 0-0, back and forth. Let's see if we can get a goal here in the second. 1-1 split, so Middlestat and Barzell. We need our first line, though, to get some goals here and get some points on the board. Not saying the second and third line aren't doing anything. They're doing the most. But let's see. Perfect right there. Jeff Skinner, his third of the playoffs. Gives us the 2-1 lead. On the penalty kill, we kill it off. And we are under 5 minutes to go, up by 1. Let's see if we can close it out. Penalty kill late in the game. And we will close it out. Buffalo going back to Buffalo up 3-1. And right there, good defensive play. Gustav Nyquist was out with an injured knee. He should be out for not that long, which sucks for us. Hopefully we can do this without him. Hopefully. Game number 5 in Buffalo. We can close it out tonight. First period, they're up 2-1. Goals coming from Josh Bailey and Anthony Beauvillier. We got one from Palmville. Let's see if we can get one in the second. No scoring here in the second. Let's see if we can come back here in the third. Got an early power play. We can't get anything there. We're out shooting them 24-19. Let's see if that first line, like Eichels, Reinhardt, and Skinner, let's see if we can get something here and show some poise. Under 5 minutes to go here now. No scoring here yet, and it looks very good. Josh Bailey, unfortunately, throws that on Hutton. Islanders steal a game. They're only down 3-2 now. Let's see if we can not force a Game 7. Gustav Nyquist is back. So hopefully that can help us with some offense. Nothing on Ristolainen, though. He's still hurt. Let's see if we can get some scoring there. Let's see if we can close it out. In 6 games. So, once again, we can close it out here. Game number 6. First period, they get 1. It's goal coming from Beauvillier on Hutton. Let's see if we can get something here in the second period. They get 2 more. Barzell and Eberle. And I don't want to drop another game here. Let's see if we can make a third period comeback. We got 1 from Kerfoot, so starting off good. Come on, boys. Let's see if we can get another one. Power play for us. Nothing going on there. Under 10 minutes to go here. And not looking good. As time looks like it will run out here for us. And Brock Nelson in the empty net. And we are going to a Game 7. Not what we wanted. But we have to play it. So, Game 7, we are up 3-1. We dropped the last 2 games, only scoring 2 goals. So let's see if the offense can come back like we did in game number 3. First period, we got 1 early, which is good. Alex Nylander. Looks like it was a wraparound almost. Let's see. Can we get a good second period? Second period. All right, good period. We stayed defensive. Let's close out Game 7. Move on to the second round. Let's see if we can do early 5-on-3 for the Islanders, though. We clear it off. Good job, boys. Let's go. Under 15 minutes to go. Under 10 now to go. And all that we got to do is just keep the puck. There we go. Tage Thompson gets an insurance one for us. And looks like that might be it for us. And that is it. The Buffalo Sabres are moving on to the second round. Good game by the looks of it right there. 2-0 win. But not the way we should have won this series. We should have beat them in 5, in my opinion. It was not a good sight to see us win 7. We dropped 2 straight. But let's hope that doesn't happen again come next series. We'll take a look who we're going up against. We are going up against the Ottawa Senators. So let's take a look at the points for our team, see what happened, because like I said, that first line was all but vanished. So Middlestack, Kerfoot, Lee, Nylander, Nyquist. So the top 5 are all second and third liners. Jeff Skinner there with 3 goals. Still Sam Reinhart with 2 assists. Eichel with 1. So the first line only mustered up 6 points in 7 games. Not what we want to see. We want our first line to come out guns blazing and just fire everything at the net. So let's see if that can change against Ottawa. Let's see what Ottawa has for lines. And then that'll be it for this episode. Going to see the Ottawa Senators. So Brady Tkachuk, Nicholas Backstrom, and Chris Kreider. Gabrick, Tierney, Botker, Coyle, Appleton, Ryan, Brown, Smith, Jimmy Hayes. So I don't know why Gabrick's in. I think we have a better team. Defense, Shabbat, Timothy Kozlov. Franchise defenseman, so Ottawa with 2. We're lucky for them. Brendan Dillon, Eric Brandstrom, Maxime Lajoie, and Dan Girardi. Colin White, Justin Braun, Drake Batherson. So I don't know why White and Batherson aren't in. I mean, take Gabrick out and maybe Bobby Ryan, Bodker. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And Craig Anderson, Jimmy Howard in net for them. Like I said, I think we have the better team. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if we should make any line changes so we don't have that happen where we drop 2 straight, almost losing in 7 games. But let's see. Ottawa's going to be next. And that's it for me, guys. So drop a like, drop a comment if you want to comment. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Tell your friends so we can grow the Canuck and Nuts family. Also follow us on social media, the Instagram and the Facebook. That's it for me, guys. We win in 7 against the Islanders. Moving on to Ottawa. I'll see you next episode.